Nyugi, itt nincs megcsinálva az intro. Úgyhogy hello! Hello! Sziasztok! Szia Fityi a nap királya, hello Francis, Kreven, Gergi, Dénes, Kiron, Sletes, Introxen, Quick, Debil Majon Petrek, Koly, Zotya, Darkoman, Toldig, Detachet, Puskás. Sziasztok! Hello! Szia Zsoca! Szia Rambó. Szia Daru. Bezony. Igen, holnap audio kiváltotta és megcsinálta, összerakta. Holnap meg lehet küzdeni a fix végső utolsó biztosan Vipért a chatén. Audiónál lehet jelentkezni, de ott van a parancs. De Discordon audio-val szólja. Szia Zoli! Szia Slefe! Hello! Ez holnap este. Igen, akinek van VP, az is tud jelentkezni, és akkor megnyerheti valakinek. Szia Bajzi! Igen. Na, mivel nem nagyon tudtam a mobilnetre letölteni dolgokat, meg így játékokat, de volt, amit sikerült, ez egy olyan játék lesz most, amit Erza kért, elvileg kurva jó amúgy. Elvileg olyan dolgok vannak benne, hogyha most én, nem te, ha pislogok, akkor változnak dolgok, szóval ez lesz, utána meg mit tudom én, valami kis fogadás. Most elvileg nagyon jó. Ja. Igen, nem szabad pislogni, de így is ki van száradva a szám, úgyhogy muszáj lesz. Jó vagyok, köszi. Na, mehet is.
Ki van itt?
Bajzi.
12 millióból ismeti.
Ez valószínűleg már több van, mert Ribor nem számolta újra kézzel. Már Mutkó már elfáradt benne, de köszi szépen Bajzi a Prime-os szabot. Szia Loklan. Hello Skyler! Skyler ez elvileg a holnapi utolsó VIP egyik fő mutatványosa. Skyler! Ja. Csak próbáltam bemutatni. Na mindegy, megy a game. Skyler nem tud vipet nyerni, mert Skyler lesz az, aki megakadályozza mindenkit, hogy vipet nyerjen. Itt van. Na lássuk. Magának. Kamera, az... Nem. Hallani? Hallottok? Hallani? Nem értitek? Hangos. Nem lehet állítani, vágod a hangerőt? Ez nem tudom mibe. Hallasz? Hangos, és nem lehet beállítani a menübe. Hallani? Hol? Ablak! Hangos! Na, most lehet, hogy most már jobb egy kicsit. Halló? A sedénybolt? Na, bocsi, sikerült beállítani. Blade, szia Blade. Azt megbasztam a kölyököm, ezt a gánymelót, akkor. Na, hát gondolom Erza nincs itt, de azért megy. Majd beszopta. Na, sziasztok, hello, ez itt a Before Your ES. Hát, nem tudom, hogy a pislogás az hogy van, de majd meglátjuk. Ulkiora! Szia! Szia, Motvi! Mi történik? Ennek így kéne, ennek nem így kéne kinéznie, nem? Haló? Pasztázás? Hát rég pasztáztam, lehet az van. Mi? Hogy teszed oda? Adjál már! Nem okos. Megnézem így, hogy egyáltalán mi van. Nem, miért nyomnám ki az OBS-t? Benne vagyok a játékba. Benne, benne vagyok a játékba. Oké, és most mi van akkor, hogyha visszakapcsolom a OBS-be a kamerát? Hm? Akkor vajon jó lesz? Hát nem, mert nem is engedi visszakapcsolni. Hogy csinálom akkor? Nyugi, megpróbálom megcsinálni. Ott van. De akkor már ezt berakhatnám a játékba is. Ez lehet? Nem kell! Érdekes, nagyon fura. Bezony. Na mehet? Mit torz? Mit torz? Az azért van, mert mindannyian más frekvencián rezgünk. Ha neked máshogy néz ki, vagy vibrál, akkor az azért van, mert te egy más frekvencián rezegsz. Mindenkinek megvan a saját frekvenciája. Máshogy rezgünk. És ez jó. Na mehet? A metronome and blink. Köszi. Trükközve. Ez kicsoda?
Real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I ask you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense.
Most elég hangos amúgy.
You understand what I'm saying? Blink over my hand here.
Nem, és ha nem értem, akkor mi van?
You remember blinking, don't you? That thing you did 30... Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there?
Fejfeles Fritz.
Lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch.
Pasincsak. Ó, nem tudom, szerintem az is elég neki.
Notion? Better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper.
Csáfádé.
Judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good layabouts. Unsatisfactory clock
Lapos a feje egy kicsit.
I got some words for you. Sorry you had to hear that. So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second,
Ajaj.
could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. And just try to enjoy it this time.
Raktam rá.
Look at that sun.
Jó.
We've
Look
got
at
a
that
long,
sun.
beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here.
És loktam. Szia, Kridó.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's
Kacsint-
called agave.
Kacsintással is elég.
11 years.
Jaj, nem kellett volna, lehet
Way,
még.
didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere.
Ajaj.
Did I put it in here? No.
Okay, go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. You know, that'll really be.
Pislogtam! Hello, Bandy.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you? Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was I?
Pislog, akkor tovább megyünk. Elpislákoltam!
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's pretty specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah.
Ah!
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So,
Nem lehet!
no, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot. Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Már nem bírjam. Ah!
Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it. You know, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what you have in your head. You'll be a real artist. Unlike your poor mom. See? That used to be my piano.
Ilyenkor kell gyorsan pislogni, amikor nincs semmi.
He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it.
Jó, ezeknél rá kell nézni.
God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir.
Ajaj, hogyha most pislogok, akkor tovább megy.
He was what you might call the strong, silent type. Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach. I don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him. Like a human suitcase.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get attached. Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever
Azt nézd.
seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We
So?
can keep him. Can we?
So?
I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him.
Ezt nem pisloghatom el.
But while he's here, I say we call him Ernie. Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Ponti, nehogy elpislogd.
He's so sweet. I think someone likes his new cat.
Richard,
What?
his cat.
Nem bírom.
For now. Of course, we're not going to keep him.
Right. I believe that. I know where this is going.
For now, honey.
Ah!
But another thing I'll just say quickly. You build up a resistance to allergies over time. So what you're allergic to now, like that's why an allergy shot to give you what you're allergic to. So he's like a human allergy shot full of love with one eye. Just considering.
I just know a month from now he's going to be sleeping on my pillow and I'm not going to be breathing.
No, you'll be breathing because you'll have developed over time.
I just said that, Mike.
Okay. All right. He can sleep on my pillow. Fair?
Ah.
Now play this.
Kaptam achievementet. Eyes of Steel. Azt írta.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But That one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Psh.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Szia, Steve. Ah! Szia, Cortez.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
De azt mondta a játék, hogy ne küzdjek ellene amúgy is.
I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
Hát ezt elpislogtad. Szia, Mufurc. Szia, Pabondez.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear.
Ez a metronóm, a szemét, nagyon szemét, hát végig pislogok.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
De takács. Wow.
I already did.
Elpislogtam.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Smack.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. No such luck for me. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Végig pislognék. Mm.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay? Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Ah!
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well,
See you, Francis.
easy like that, pal.
See you, JJ.
Sorry, buddy. Turn around, L, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back...
Ah, stish.
So you're saying it's a coincidence that
Oui.
it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that? I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know.
Hoppá. Na nézd meg a kis
Think about
cicácskák.
it. It just happened.
You just happen to
Sikita
find a stray
macska.
cat. We keep it even though... And now it just happens to have 5 more?
Sorry, I didn't realize you hated cats.
For a professor of science and symbols, you're really bad at reading them.
Okay, that's funny. That's really witty.
I let us keep him for Benny. And I'm happy about that. But I really can't have 5 cats around the house. It's just not sustainable.
Maybe we can put them outside or something. Until we can find homes for them.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
Hát hogyha ez a játék
What's wrong with that?
rajta múlna, mármint az, hogy pislogok, akkor már vége lenne amúgy.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those too.
Really expensive, right?
No, you put a price on learning.
I mean, they did. And it's stupidly big.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex, but just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
Tü. Klavierstück.
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Ah.
Brackets on each side.
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes
Heh!
I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy.
Gyere csak.
I'm talking to you. Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Most nem csinált róla?
Oh shoot. I think I gotta go. But, try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try.
Nem akartam elrontani, nem is a házba szaladt, tehát nem ott megy. Nem lehet így.
Benny's about to play for us.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Ah, very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
Unknown legend.
It's kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party short.
Nem bírom.
Okay, more wine?
I'll have a little more wine, please.
Yeah, what a shock.
The class
Elnos.
of world history.
Szia, Suhika.
My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units. In each unit, we will study
Look on
Now,
the
hello.
dress. I wrote you something.
everything you need to know about the civilizations. Well, this is a quote. I want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space. Okay, now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you?
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If
You broke
we
my no
do
talking
not
rule,
actually
but I
count
asked you
past
to, so
our destiny
I guess I'll have to let
embarrass
you live.
ourselves in all sorts of ways.
Aha!
Tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that.
Oda néz, Skyler-féle játék.
Paid to think.
Ah!
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure.
Elpicslogtat, Conti!
History class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Oda néz.
Dad just thanked me for hanging out.
Egy vadrák.
That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle Stick. Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different stuff. Not.
Pislogtam.
It's called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in,
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an
Na jól van,
audition?
Tata, nagyon kemény vagy. El is pislogtalak, bassza meg.
As you can see, there are some very fast.
Nem tudjuk meg, Riszkár,
and
bazzag,
a lot of stuff I've
elpislogtam.
not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that. What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be.
Öh.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice. Oh my god.
Nem tudom
Is she
fölvenni.
really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let him talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know?
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and
Hey,
she's got,
Mr.
yes,
Kid.
that's a she,
Over desk.
the head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus, though I would not say that to her face. Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment. Sort of like me with your weekly quiz.
Ew, why is he so scared
So I am
looking?
not quite sure
Okay,
why
I'll
these
call
little
you when I'm
friends
leaving my
are
house.
scribbling right
You
now.
better pick up my call, dude.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children, but
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this is no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what
Ezt a gánymelót!
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Most lelépünk a partra, nem?
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
És hát én döntöm, gondolom el, de...
Mom says turn the lights off.
Not mom says, you say.
Benny, I say turn the lights off, not just mom.
Sorry, Richard. We're supposed to be in nice friends.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Kongsters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So, I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most.
Elpislogtam a végét,
Out in the cold all
de
night.
sikerült legalább a szöveget kirakni.
It's okay, you still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious.
Nem lehet.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear. Oh, okay. I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right. I really want to thank you and your mother for coming all the way out here. I know...
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know.
Mit basztam? Pislogtam.
The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
Mi 5 percig bírjam ki, vagy most mi van?
Such a crucial time in his
Most
development.
pislogtam, most
He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for Louise, I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really...
Szia, gazember. Ezt elpisloghatom már. Persze, bad ending, bazd meg, mert nem tudok pislog, és hát nem tudom kontrollálni a pislogást.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Szia Fireblocker, szia Roli! Te is gyönyörű vagy. Na most rajzolós lettem? Zongora helyett? Bezony. Szia Niki!
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
I really gotta thank you for this, Benny. Emma Bills is so pissed that weird camera kid won over her multiple horse portrait that she literally just left with her dad in tears.
Too short paragraphs describe what makes you... Oh, ez milyen fasza?
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies! Oh.
Ja, elrontottam amúgy. Szép volt. Vagy legalábbis... Hogyha ugyanúgy kellett volna.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Megint elrontottam még.
It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
Megpróbálom úgy, ahogy látható.
There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape. You fiend!
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn
Hello,
has
Adam.
done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and
Ez én voltam, ez mind én voltam.
I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Bryn.
Bezony.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. I've never been prouder.
Köszi szépen, Slater, 22 évet. Nem pisloghatok.
Told me that Elba Pressenhuber gave you her card. Now, I want you to cut that card into little pieces and feed it to an alley cat. Elba Pressenhuber is not in the business of the arts. Elba Pressenhuber is in the business of business. And you, child, you are no businessman. You are an artist. Live like one.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Hát hívott a csaj, de azon kívül nem tudom mi van. És azt aláírom? Nem tudom. Jobb lett volna az zongorázás, de az is egy faszfej volt. De mit ne?
Well, look at that. You've crumpled my contract.
To being a difficult artist, the best of us are.
Seshiro.
Divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, young master, where will you fly? May I suggest somewhere abroad? This American air can be stifling. Now what to eat? If we both only get appetizers, I can afford to go Dutch. Otherwise, I thank you for the dinner.
Stop. Is that Benjamin Brin?
Oh my gosh. I think it is.
Of all places.
Nem bírtam!
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out, and you still got rich. Oh, but listen to me, Benjamin. Now is the single most important moment in your entire career. Collectors, curators,
Pont ezzel?
how we all love a rising star, and how bored we
If you have eyes, you will love